People are shocked to find that Mayibuye Mandela, the great-grand son of Nelson Mandela, has joined the EFF recently. I'm not shocked. Salute squatters. I hope you are doing good, you're chilled, you're relaxed. The reason why I'm saying I'm not shocked, here is my view. The Mandela family is one of the politician families which were long time ago abandoned. People actually, including politicians, continued with their normal lives and abandoned the Mandela family. Nelson Mandela himself suffered before his death. If you can remember, the ambulance also got stuck somewhere, and he was very sick, terminally ill, and no one was funding him, no one was even caring. His children also went through a lot. So the great-grand kids are now taking it upon themselves. When you feel like you are not belonging to a home, so you always find a new home. So I think Mayibuye has taken that decision to say, I found a new home. EFF resonate with me as a black person. And by the way, Mayibuye has been very vocal from the Mandela side. I can't remember actually when was the last time people heard anything from Mandela. Mandela, I'm not sure if he's still an MP, but he was that MP that comes and sit down and get a salary on a monthly basis from Parliament, doing absolutely nothing. He has absolutely no influence, and he has never participated in anything that could be pointed out as influential, or he did absolutely nothing. We just know him to be the son of Nelson Mandela, that's it. So the great-grandkids now are starting to emerge, are starting to see the truth that the ANC is a fraud. The ANC is one of those useless political parties that has actually lied to people, claiming to liberate people, but truly they are not liberating people. They are marginalizing people, continuing to benefit from the poor at the expense of the poor. They continue to benefit. So Mayibuye has found a new political home. Let's leave that man alone. People were divided on a social media that why is he joining EFF? Which party must he join? We can't choose for him. That is his choice. And if he feels EFF resonates with his personal struggle as an activist and someone who wants to pursue a political career, why are we stopping him? Let him go, let him join the EFF, because EFF mostly, if you can look at it, it's the closest political party that speaks to people. And in my few previous episodes, I mentioned that even the land issue, Julius Malema, the EFF leader, started to talk about these issues when it was really not fashionable to talk about those issues. And he did successfully. He can claim the credits, sorry, and then we can all agree to say Julius Malema, yes, is the one who did this. So you can look at families like the Hani family. They were also disowned. They were also abandoned by the ANC government. Comrades, well, got so much busy stealing and forgot about those families, people who contributed to our struggles. I don't know about other families, but I have got a feeling that also other families, have been abandoned. That's the saddest thing about politics, that, Comrade Krizani's kids, wherever they are, you can ask yourself, and they imagine now that our father was a political activist, he's a struggle icon, he was, assassinated, and now they are left there out in the cold. And then Mayibuye Hani was also, humiliated, and then comrades, they don't care. Comrades, they are so busy with corruption, with self-enrichment, with stealing. So I believe Mandela family is one of those families that were actually disowned by the ANC government. If you can look at Mewini, Mandela. Winnie Madikizela Mandela, may her soul rest in peace, by the way, was also disowned by the ANC, threatened by the ANC to shut up, and if she talks or she mentions anything that is against the ANC, they will resuscitate those cases of Stompy and all of those things. So she was actually threatened. She was bullied by the ANC. She was told how useless she is. She mustn't think that she's special, and all of those things. We know. And I was looking at an article saying Thabo Mbeki, the former president, is saying the other former president, by the way, Jacob Zuma, was actually a spy at Robben Island when they were there, detained, incarcerated, and all of that. He was working with the enemy and all of that. Here's my view. I'm saying let them expose one another before they die. These people are too old. Let them tell us the truth before they die, because if they go to their graves without confessions, we are going to suffer. So at least, as young as we are, we need to grab as much information as we can before they cross to the other side, so that we can know what happened, who did who to who said what to who sold out, because even Thabo Mbeki was there during the CODESA negotiations. Until now, he can't say anything about it. Also, Cyril Ramaphosa was there during the CODESA negotiation. The same Mandela family. Nelson Mandela was there during the CODESA negotiations. What deal they signed? Because remember, those Afrikaners who were protesting on Saturday, they mentioned that and now the ANC is abandoning the deal that was made in 1992 during the CODESA negotiations, just before the democratic elections in 1994. So you can imagine how much secrets are there. Some of us who are just ordinary citizens, we just want to know the truth, what happened. And so if you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. So it's so sad to see a descendant of Mandela joining the economic freedom fight. Let me say, other political parties leaving the ancestral political party that his great grandfather actually fought for tooth and nail. So bad that they even incarcerated your great grandfather and put him through solitary confinement, everything that you can ever imagine. That is horrible. Actually, Nelson Mandela, at some point, he was regarded as a terrorist, as an international terrorist, that he should never go to America. I was also shocked, when did America started liking Mandela? But, that's a topic for another day. Anyway, so they were regarded as criminals, as antagonists, and America didn't want anything to do with the ANC. Back in the 60s, when apartheid was rife, when Afrikaners were brutalizing black people and all of that. So we talk about struggle. There's a whole lot that really, left us as black South Africans with wounds that we even struggle to heal. That is why you see the great-grandchild of Nelson Mandela joining the EFF, because EFF is closer to his heart, is resonating with the struggle, and he still believes that South Africa needs to change. By the way, that man is an activist. He is vocal, and he has been vocal, by the way. And most of the time when he tries to speak, his family will say, no, keep quiet, don't talk. Because why? Most of the Mandela family members, they are still hoping that ANC will feed them. Otherwise, there's nothing left in the ANC. It's only corruption and the GNU issue, and they are about to hand over the government to the white people again, Democratic Alliance. And if Democratic Alliance can hold on to power, that's why they try to badmouth and to demonize all these other black political parties and all of that. But we wish him all the best, the young man, for his political career, and he must continue. When you make your own personal conscience decision, you shouldn't care what people are saying about you. I want to see him wearing EFF regalia on the streets. We are pushing the struggle. We are all black, and we are all facing the same challenges at the end of the day. Those clever blacks who are saying, yeah, he sold out from what? from this same gangsterism political party that sold out black people. Kiafana is the same. So he's well within his right to join the EFF, and we wish him all the best. I don't know what's your take on this, squatters. Those who have not subscribed, please subscribe and click that notification bell. Subscription is for free, you don't pay anything. Let's keep on pushing. We're sitting on 3.7 something K. Let's push at least up to 5K. Let us say by the end of Feb, we are sitting on 5K. Let's push, squatters. Let's keep engaging. I'll always be humble and deliver the content. Thank you, squatters.